The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. The action next on EA TV. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And today the focus falls firmly on the National Women's Soccer League. It's the Kansas City Current, and they take on Angel City FC.
Well, as far as our hosts are concerned, it was a good start to the season for them. Yes, there were a few tired legs towards the end of the game, but in the main, they looked a well-drilled outfit. More of the same today, I expect.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
And the contest begins. Well-timed tackle. Rosucci. June Endo. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. With Ball. Now with Mace. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Brilliantly blocked. Cleared away comprehensively. Vanessa Di Bernardo. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Not the best challenge. Free kick. And that was a very fine read. Good bit of closing down. Well, credit to her for the challenge. And a throw-in conceded. Rosucci. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. But they dealt with the threat posed. Vignola. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Claire Lavogé. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Well, we're talking about a top-class player. We enjoy watching her, and she'll hope to bring her influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, she links everything together. She can play it beyond pressure, and she makes good decisions. She's certainly going to be a key player today.
Very quick thinking there. And playing it through. Hutton. Claire Lavogé. Well, they have the ball once more. Now what can they do from here? Magnificent challenge to win it back. Losing possession here. Martina Rosucci. Good-looking move. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
This to open the scoring here. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of her. It's a strange one in the end.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Oh, fancy footwork. Now, there could be a dismissal here. And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
And a substitution in the offing. Well, no surprise to see her go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Sam Coffey. Martina Rosucci. Perhaps they can counter from here. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Oh, good strike! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Vanessa Di Bernardo. Now with Coffey. Good work to regain possession. And she moves the ball with intent. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal. Well, she can't hide her emotions, can she? That could be the turning point in the game now.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Rosucci. Well, she likes to run with the ball at her feet. And across the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, clattered away. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, they saw red earlier, and now they're seeing yellow, Stuart.
Well, it's no good keep fouling. They have to show more discipline here. They've completely lost their composure.
Vanessa Di Bernardo. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Spencer. Rodriguez. Went in strongly, decisively. Oh, big chance! Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Rodriguez. On to Coffey. Leroux. Careless in possession. Chance to do damage. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Well, we saw what was going through the mind of the referee, but in the end, she says free kick. Vanessa Di Bernardo. And providing width. Oh, in with a chance! And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why she's such a good goalkeeper. She got her angles absolutely right there.
So a personnel change then. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Di Bernardo. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Coffey. On to Leroux. Well, possession ceded. There's the cut back. Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close though.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered. Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
Lavoisier. Running with the ball confidently. Chance to put them in front. Di Bernardo! Brilliant save. Vignola. Now with Rodriguez. Jasmine Spencer. Now with Spencer. Coffee. Now with Rosucci. On to Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Sarah Gordon. Might be a chance here. Must be. And the keeper was there. She did her job. Sam Coffey. There to win it back. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, surely. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. June Endo. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, I don't think we can argue too much with her first half contribution. How about your assessment?
Well, I really liked her first half display. She was certainly the most influential player on the field, and I'm expecting more of the same in the second 45 minutes.
So back underway here into the second half. Might lead to a chance. Now, does she mean business? And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And what an opportunity this is for her. Well, she was up against the keeper, but couldn't put it away.
Well, she decided to go with power, but she didn't quite get the accuracy. That's a big miss, really.
Rosucci. On to Coffey. And a tidy challenge. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Vanessa Di Bernardo. Labauget. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Mary Alice Vignola. And beating her marker. Can they forge ahead? And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Martina Rosucci. Now with Coffey. Rodriguez. Jasmine Spencer. On to Rodriguez. Oh, she's in a really promising position. Is it going to be? Oh, she scored again! A brace for her today. They simply don't know how to stop her.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Well, 2-1 it is here. June Endo. On to Leroux. Rodriguez. No, high quality defending. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, not really troubling the goalkeeper, and no wonder she's getting a few icy stares from her teammates.
Yeah, and I think from the manager too, any way you cut it, it's a wasted opportunity.
Bailey Feist. Vanessa Di Bernardo. They need to get tighter. And it might be. Beaten in the end by the post. Jasmine Spencer. Martina Rosucci. Well, that challenge was overly robust, to say the least. Now we look towards the referee. What will her decision be? And the red card has been shown, and that puts a bit of a stain on things.
Oh, they're in a great position, but that could change everything. It's a thoughtless challenge.
Managed to get it out of there. Counter-attacking chance. Can they profit from this? Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. June Endo. Possession changing hands. And do they mean business on this occasion? And a chance to whip it in here. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Giving them a different option by moving in field. And nearly a goal after that breathtaking move.
Well, that was counter-attacking football at its very best. Unfortunately, they just couldn't finish it off.
Plenty of options. This looks more than decent. Real chance. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So back underway at 3-1. And a goal kick is the outcome. Di Bernardo. Lavoisier. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Can they open things up? Could be! Up for grabs off the keeper! Well, threat over for now. And giving them too much space on the flank. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Just 15 minutes remaining. Rodriguez. Oh, great vision. Clattered away. And providing width. Now can she pick out a teammate? No, not a cross that's going to stay long in the memory. Well, it was their own throw-in. Nice-looking pass. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Thompson with it. Now, who can she play it to? And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And hit with ferocity! Well, whether it's a great chance or a half chance, when you're trailing as they are, you've got to put them away.
Well, if they are going to get back into this, those are the sort of chances they have to take.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, she really wanted to make it a double and would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, she's been really good today. A constant threat to this defence.
And over comes the corner. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Let's see about the delivery. Well, not an attempt she'll be especially proud of. Goal kick. Claire Lavogé. Well, a last-ditch challenge, but there's always an element of risk about it, and we wonder what the referee is going to do next. And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
And time for the change now. Well, she's certainly not alone. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Lola Bonta. Being egged on by the crowd. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Rodriguez. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Crossing opportunity. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And there she is, in with a chance. Is it going to be? Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Katie Johnson. On to Coffey. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. There to take it away. A real opening now. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. Matthias. On to Rodriguez. Thompson. Well, she's playing with a purpose. Sam Coffey. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Prince. Well, she likes to run with the ball at her feet. Must score! And that will be that. It's a victory for the Current. 3 points officially secured. Stuart, what have you made of their performance here?
Well, Derek, it's another good display by them. On the evidence of the first couple of matches, they look a very good team.
Just got a couple of questions for you. No further questions. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how this NWSL contest unfolds. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, I have to say, Derek, the visitors should be fairly confident coming into this one. They've had a decent start to their season. They've looked good going forward, defended well in key moments, and they've been efficient. They go into this one in really good shape.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And so the match is underway. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Really well played pass. And the keeper had to deal with it. And there's the delivery. Just too much height on that one. Close shave though. Mace. Well, credit to her for that piece of ball winning. Takes it on. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Prince. It is a decent-looking attack here. Nice-looking move, this. Can she put it away? And still danger here. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, I have to say the keeper's done really well on the first shot, as you can see, but it's gone straight to an opponent and nothing she can do about the second strike.
One 0 then. Well, showing really good width here. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Miles from goal. Well, not the best attempt we've ever seen from her, in all honesty.
And probably the wrong decision. The cutback was the better option. She didn't take that, and there you see the result. A wild miss in the end.
Henri. Well, couldn't keep it. It is to be a throw-in. And she's in a decent position. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And there she is, in with a chance. Del Fava. Now with Dorsey. Paige Monaghan. They've lost it. Well, good run this. Now what can she do with it? And quick thinking defensively. Ifeoma Onumonu. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. But really sticking to their task defensively. And passing it well. Well, you saw what she was trying. Shame about the execution.
She was a bit wild with her technique. That's a really poor effort in the end.
Nichelle Prince. Well, a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Promising attack, this. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Nichelle Prince. Vanessa Di Bernardo. How about the cross? That's a good-looking pass. Giving it a try. That was going in. Looking for someone to play it to. Can they stop it going in? And they survived the attack. Del Fava. Ifeoma Onumonu. Oh, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Plenty of options. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Paige Monaghan. Can she connect with a teammate? Well, she really deserves credit for that. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Dorsey. Amandine Henry. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Rodriguez. On to Rodriguez. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Michelle Prince. Mace. Prince. And providing width. Now, will the cross work out for them? Danger averted. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. The cut back. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Labauget. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Monaghan. On to Dorsey. Ana Tejada. Now with Vasconcelos. Take it away. Tejada. On to Henry. And options in the centre. Could be dangerous. Resting like that will help the cause. And a chance to level it. Crucial piece of defending. Mace. Now with Monaghan. Henry. Well, a good tackle. Ball. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Opportunity here, and a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So 2-0 now. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. She's made a really good intervention there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Cross could be useful. Firing it in. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, that was football of the highest class that we witnessed from her in the first 45. Your assessment?
Well, what a first half she had. I thought she was absolutely outstanding. She caused the defenders all sorts of problems with her movement and pace, and she fully deserved her 2 goals. And I expect more from her.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well, the attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out. Onumonu. It might be on for them. Excellent defending. The textbook interception. Henry. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, that was an opportunity to get themselves back into this contest.
Well, it's a chance, yes, and one they needed to take. They're struggling here, no doubt about that.
Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Could be. And that is defending of the highest order. Ifeoma Onumonu. Monaghan on the offensive. Onumonu! Oh, good hit. Close shave. Mace. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Claire Lavoisier. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Michel Vasconcelos. Burns. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Michel Prince. So a throw in here. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Options in the middle. Could be. Still alive. Clears it away. It's with Hutton. Oh, a golden opportunity for her. It's still alive. Now, who can she pick out? And the keeper. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, I have to say the keeper's done really well on the first shot, as you can see, but it's gone straight to an opponent and nothing she can do about the second strike.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Monaghan. Now with Monaghan. Henry. It's a fierce effort. Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Hutton. Claire Lavogé. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And she's waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Possession one. Vasconcelos. Oh, that's a really good run. Has eyes for goal. That is how to keep it out of the net. Lavogé. It's with Hutton. And the ball's gone. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Del Fava couldn't keep the ball. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Henry. Chances on. Oh, goodness me, off the post. And there it is! And no wonder she's off celebrating.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Going well. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. So now a corner. Well, they've decided to make a change. Now, how about the short corner? And cutting inside. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Going short. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Under real pressure here. And quite simply wide of the target. Vasconcelos. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, it came to nothing in the end. La Bonta. Rodriguez. Very alertly winning back possession. Monahan. Now with Henry. Onumonu. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Defenders need to cover. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Tejada. Now with Del Fava. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Dorsey. On to Vasconcelos. Onumonu. Now with Monahan. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Now, can she put this one away? Still a chance. Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
Lavoisier. Timely intervention. Monahan. On to Henry. Defensive looking pass. Onumonu! Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Bailey Feist. On to Rodriguez. Lauren Leal. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. This could square the game. And now it is final. We can say that officially. The Kansas City Current emerge victorious. What have you made of their performance?
Well, it's another good display, and I have to say a well-deserved win. They look a really strong side at the moment. They just need to keep it going now.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for your time. That's all the questions we have for you.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how this NWSL contest unfolds. It's the Kansas City Current, and they take on the Portland Thorns.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
Okay. Me too.
And so the battle
Me
commences.
too. I've been busy. I'm getting ready to go on vacation.
Fleming.
Why I haven't been on a lot lately. I leave. I go on vacation. I'm gonna be out of town for a week starting Friday.
Now with Provenzano. Hina Sugita. Now with Weaver. Well, space for them here.
I'm excited.
Has a go. And the keeper was there. She did her job.
Guess what? The house I'm going to stay at for a week has a pool with a water slide, a tennis court, a putting green.
So the corner played into the box. And never quite had the header on the target.
Well, hold on. I'm streaming right now. When I'm done with what I'm doing, I'll hop on there. I'm in my last game of my stream, and then
It's
I'll hop on.
On to ball. Mace.
I'm live on YouTube right now if you want to check it out.
Was perfect. Ball one. Megan Klingenberg.
You're streaming your own
Now with
stream.
Hubley. Provenzano.
Did you say camp dog?
Janine Becky. Sugita. Now with Provenzano. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage.
I don't care. That's fine.
Robust piece of tackling. What's the
Just
referee
give me
going to do?
at least a decent cut.
Well, a yellow card so early in this one, Stuart.
Well, it doesn't matter how early it is in the game. That's a poor challenge and deserved the booking.
Do 20. What? What do you mean that's too much?
An awful lot of green space to run into. Corner coming up. They favoured a short one here. He's made a crucial tackle there. Not away completely. Well, she's such a special player with terrific vision, and it stands to reason she'll have a key role to play here.
Well, she's a player full of confidence at the moment. What a hat-trick it was in the last match. Every time the ball came to her, she looked a real threat. Her finishing was excellent. She's certainly going to be marked tightly today.
How about the cross? Very quick thinking there. It is to be a throw-in. Jessie Fleming. On to Weaver. Fleming. Loves to attack from the wide areas. And the keeper there to deal with it. Vanessa Di Bernardo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Smith. A move of promise on the flank. But they took care of the situation defensively. Labourget. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? The crowd encouraging her to take it on. Pulls it back. Couldn't quite hang on. And nothing tight about that decision. Offside all the way. Hina Sugita. Janine Becky. Fleming. On to Weaver. Now, does she mean business? Oh, strong hand on the ball. Nicely blocked. Well, credit to her for that piece of ball winning. And space to cross it. Angles it back. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Opportunity. And the keeper's hand does the trick. And a throw-in forthcoming. Morgan Weaver. Gabby Provenzano. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Fleming. Sugita. Oh, nice ball. Really fine play to keep possession. And outfoxing her opponent. But was able to do her job defensively in the end. Becky. Well, she's gone for power, and she's nearly found the net.
Good.
Prince. Well, couldn't keep it.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Takes it on. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is. And it doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Michel Prince. And a chance to whip it in here. It looks promising.